Good afternoon. My name is Thomas Regan, and I am the Marshal for today's first virtual graduation ceremony at UConn Health. Candidates for degrees, families and friends, on behalf of the faculty and administration, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to our 49th commencement exercises. The faculty, students, and administration who are part of the graduation committee have strived over the past several weeks to provide a graduation ceremony worthy of our candidates' accomplishments, achievements, and selfless service during their time here at our institution. Will the audience please rise for the singing of our national anthem? Singing for us today is Ashley Pacelli.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will the audience please be seated? I would like to introduce to you the Honorable Ned Lamont, Governor of the State of Connecticut, who will be providing our initial greeting.
Congratulations to the UConn Health Class of 2020. This may not be the graduation that you necessarily expected, nor your parents, but it is an important graduation and we need you more than ever. Now I think we know the importance of medicine. I think we know the importance of telemedicine. I think we know the importance of public health. I think we look at the environment in a whole new way, and I think you, armed with the sheepskin you've got, are on the cutting edge of what we need to do to make a difference. Look, history has its pivot moments, and this is one of those pivot points right now. And I think a graduate of the UConn Health is going to make a big difference. We hope you stay right here in Connecticut, but wherever you go, we need you more than ever. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
I would now like to introduce Interim Provost John Elliott, who will provide welcoming remarks and introduce our commencement speaker.
It is with great pride that I join you to celebrate this important milestone in your lives and your careers. As healthcare professionals, you will be the women and men that individuals, families, and communities rely upon for their care and well-being. You've chosen professional lives, but these lives will not be defined by only this care, but also by the search for knowledge, innovation, and discovery in the name of human health and quality of life. Please know that you will always represent the University of Connecticut, and we will always be proud of the work that you do. I want to take a moment to recognize three individuals who are joining us for this program today, and they represent the group of talented men and women who dedicate their time and effort and energy in support of our Board of Directors at the University of Connecticut and in support of the Board of Directors for UConn Health. Today we have with us Dan Toscano, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Sanford Cloud, Chair of the UConn Health Board of Directors, and Dr. Francis Archambault. We thank them for their service and welcome them to this celebration. I now have the special privilege of welcoming and introducing today's 2020 commencement speaker, Dr. Peter J. Deckers, Dean Emeritus. Dr. Deckers has been an integral part of the University of Connecticut since 1984, when he arrived at this institution as a surgical oncologist. He has had many roles through the years, including in the creation of UConn's Integrated General Surgery Residency Program. He was the first director of that program. He served as chairman of the Department of Surgery. He served as dean of the medical school, and most recently as executive vice president for health affairs at UConn Health. However, it's in his role as clinician and teacher that he is most proud, having helped instruct and guide students and residents over 3 decades. He describes himself as a small-town country doctor, but the faculty, staff, and students of UConn Health know him to be so much more. I can think of no one better suited to address this year's exceptional class of graduating physicians, dentists, and biomedical scientists than Dr. Peter J. Deckers.
Thank you. First, let me extend a very warm welcome to all of you in this virtual audience. And I want to thank you, Provost Elliott, for your kind introduction. I am most pleased to make this address. It is for me a major personal and professional honor and pleasure. Let me express my most sincere congratulations to the 2020 graduates in the School of Medicine, School of Dental Medicine, and School of Graduate Biomedical Sciences. And for sure to those of you who have obtained the degree, the very relevant degree of Master of Public Health. I know that your education and training has been rigorous, relevant, and responsive, indeed exceptional, in so many different ways. You have been at the right place, at the right time, under the right circumstances, with the right people. They are the many teachers, scientists, advisors, esteemed faculty, and clinicians who have dedicated themselves to your success and excellence. Many of you wonder, I am sure, if you are appropriately prepared. I know that feeling. It is frightening. But let me assure you, you are very much well prepared. I have had many students who have graduated from this school testify to that fact in letters to me and to other members of the faculty over many years. Third, this is not a day of celebration or joy just for you as graduates. You did not achieve this alone. There were and are many guiding lights who were instrumental in making you what you have become. Parents, grandparents, spouses, aunts, uncles, siblings, and friends, you are all interconnected, intimately and permanently, and you will always be so. Many made significant sacrifices to enable you along the way. Recognize them with your profound thanks now, and do not delay. And for those who cannot be with you today for whatever reason, but who contributed again significantly, keep them in your heart and your thoughts, as I do my father, who died when he was 53. My graduation from medical school would have been his proudest day. I think of him often, and I thank him frequently. Would that I had had the opportunity at my graduation in 1964 to do the same, or even better, that I had thanked him when he was healthy, before he died. Just one time to be able to say, "Thank you, Dad." Somewhere between 2 and 7 years ago, some, if not all of you, came to this campus as college graduates between the ages of 21 and 30 years. You were recognized as bright and talented. You were well recommended. For the most part, you had killed the admission exams. You were diverse, interesting, and interested people. You had finished the first part of your medical, dental, biomedical training, specifically the combined 8 years of high school or prep school and college, and you had excelled. Your idealism was palpable. Most of you, however, had never ventured over to the dark side and deeply experienced the many hurts and sorrows of the human condition. No matter what your background or upbringing had been, most of you had been protected, even privileged. The schools of medicine and dental medicine would change all that, or at least develop in you the beginning of a new awareness of social, physical, and mental illness gone awry. You would quickly learn that normal anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry, so straightforward in college, could be gravely injured by internal issues such as aging or gene malfunction, or they could be injured by external factors, the latter of which include chemicals, bacteria, viruses, trauma, drugs and behaviors, and the environment, and thereby cause an entire new science to be created called pathology or illness. You would learn that illness is multidimensional and affects not only the patient, but their family and the society in which they live. The complexities of illness would cause you to quickly realize that they are enormous and are often better understood by personal experience rather than just reading or secondhand discussion. Some of you would even begin to seek out public health opportunities to experience this. All of you, I'm sure, developed an awe for what we do. For instance, we can make some of the blind see. We can make some of the deaf hear. We can make some of the mute speak. We can make some of the lame walk. And through the miracle of organ transplantation, we can make some of the almost dead be returned to almost normal life. You have learned strategies to prevent or early detect human disease, to treat it comprehensively in a multidisciplinary fashion, and to effectively rehabilitate the injured to useful, functional life. And all of this has moved the average age of death from what it was when I went to medical school, 65 or 66 years, to now almost 80 years. Yes, we indeed do wondrous things, and you have been transformed, believe it or not, into being ministers of that wonder and goodness. Be very proud, especially proud of where you are today. But where could you go from here? You will significantly slow, if not eliminate, the induction and progression of many malignant diseases, most notably breast cancer. You will retard the progression of atherosclerosis and thereby decrease the burden of cardiovascular disease. You will understand and slow down for sure, maybe even prevent, the dementia of aging. You will blunt the adverse effects of obesity. You will diagnose and treat mental health disorders more effectively. You will better control risky behaviors, especially in adolescence. You will cure diabetes. You will understand and better control hypertension, thereby decreasing morbidities associated with renal and cardiovascular disease. You will enable a healthier America through widespread population-based public health improvements in nutrition, oral hygiene, living conditions, sanitation, and exercise, as well as the development of many new vaccines, drugs, and immune therapies. And you will augment the effectiveness of our own intrinsic immune system and eliminate its idiosyncrasies. And for those who wonder whether or not this is significant enough or a big enough scientific challenge, please note again that I, at your stage in my training, had never heard of AIDS, HIV, Ebola, SARS, or COVID-19. And there were only 6 lines in my pathology textbook devoted to Alzheimer's disease. Unknown challenges will present themselves for study and treatment by the scientists and clinicians among you respectively. That is the way it has been. That is the way I believe it always will be. How I envy you. As you enter the third part of your medical and dental and scientific education, specifically graduate, postdoctoral, or specialty training, you have nothing to fear. but to contribute significantly you must. 1. Commit to lifelong learning. Be assured that the truly intense, constantly and rapidly evolving part of your education is now about to begin. Strive always to be better today than you were yesterday. Also, develop a true sense of pride, a sense of duty, a passion for who we are and what we do. True passion requires perseverance and personal sacrifices. Excuses are intolerable. Listen better and more deeply. Learn from others, especially your patients. Have the wisdom and the courage to counsel wisely and compassionately. Manage time, your own and others, meticulously. Practice in a horizontally integrated system that respects patients, their families, and all allied health practitioners, and yourself equally. Surround yourself with the best talent, specifically constructive, competitive people who demand the best of you and may even want your job. People who think the possible and dream the impossible. Remember, humility and empathy are not just words but action items, core to our special healing mission's success. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Be a role model engaged in public service, especially for your hospital, your school, and your community. Give without expecting anything in return, just because it's the right thing to do. Think, talk, dress, walk, act, yes, even smell like a healthcare professional at all times. People should not have to guess what you are or what you do. Enable your team members. Celebrate and openly value their success. Be fun, be upbeat, be motivated, be enthusiastic. Do not be too serious. People need to enjoy and love being with you. Smile frequently. Life is indeed good. In fact, life is incredibly good. Develop true virtuous friends, inside and outside of medicine. Friendship, as described by Aristotle, quote, an attraction to each other because of the good in the other, not for personal advantage, end quote. Such friends enable equanimity and balance for yourself. And finally, develop your patients as true friends. Today, very tragically, the coronavirus has created a true exigency, a worldwide urgency to control viruses that destroy our cellular RNA and immune system. Science has done this before. Witness the horror of the polio epidemic that some of us knew as children. Science, perhaps through the efforts of one of you in this audience, will do it again. Out of this current aggravation will come great national strength. But I assure you, there is also great strength in high-quality, face-to-face patient care. Human beings were not made for permanent social distancing. As I said, I am completing my 54th year in medicine as a physician. Despite that reality, when things are relatively normal, every week I see and examine 12 to 20 patients, most of whom have had, have, or think they have breast cancer. Most, if not all, are in their 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or even 9th decade of life, and I have followed each for 10 to 40 years. I am continually amazed that they insist on new appointments every year. I even ask them, why do they come? After all, 15 minutes or 20 minutes with me once a year? Why? The answer they give is rather stunning. And often it is, quote, to make you feel good, Dr. Deckers. To make sure you are okay. Can you imagine that? These one-time patients and their families have become lasting, lifelong friends. We have shared much together, supported each other, respected each other, shared personal good and difficult times, and just through personal interconnection have become a true mental health support for each other. I am their advocate. They are mine. They do indeed make me feel good. They do indeed make my day. Would that each of you graduates would see your patients as friends the way I see mine. Patient care is a two-way sharing of goodness. My patients provide the highest quality mental health for me personally. And tragically, be assured that the converse of this could also be true. Without patience, all you possess is a very expensive piece of paper to hang on the wall of your office. So as you graduates prepare for the next step in your career, perhaps, and please know that your journey will not be a walk in the park. There will be highs and lows, successes and failures. To succeed, and in conclusion, I ask that you remember 8 words that begin with C, some of which I first heard from a line 4-star general of the Army at an induction ceremony of new officers, one of whom was one of my grandsons. And he said, to succeed, 1, awaken your innate curiosity and work always to expand your competence. Be consistent, be committed, be candid, be courageous, be compassionate, and communicate. Most of all, communicate. If you can remember some of this and internalize these 8 C words as action items in your lives, you will never have a job. Your work will be a blessing, an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure. May you enjoy what I've enjoyed, and understand that while we are very fragile instruments doing the work of the Eternal One, we are greatly strengthened and enabled by the many gifts we have been given through the miracle of our births. Be safe, be strong, be well, and be peaceful, and I wish you all the very best.
The UConn Health Board of Directors Faculty Recognition Award will now be made by Dr. Francis Archambault on behalf of the board.
The 2020 UConn Health Board of Directors Faculty Recognition Award recipient is Dr. Alan G. Lurie. Dr. Lurie is professor and chair of the Division of Oral and Maxillofacial Diagnostic Sciences and chair of the section of Oral and Maxillofacial Radiology, Department of Oral Health and Diagnostic Sciences at the University of Connecticut School of Dental Medicine. He has been a full-time dental school faculty member since 1973, and during that time, he has led research on radiation carcinogenesis, administered pre-doctoral and graduate educational programs, led students on service trips to South America, and performed imaging care on patients in both dental and medical radiology settings. He is co-founder of the UConn Multidisciplinary Head and Neck Cancer Clinic and a member of numerous dental school and institutional committees. Dr. Lurie has more than 100 publications in the refereed literature and numerous presentations to local, state, national, and international organizations. Dr. Lurie was senior co-chair of the National Committee for Radiation Protection and Measurement's Scientific Committee 4-5, which recently published a new report entitled Radiation Protection and Safety in Dentistry and Oral and Maxillofacial Radiology. For his continued service to patients, students, and faculty colleagues, the Board of Directors is honored to bestow its Faculty Recognition Award to Dr. Lurie. Congratulations to you, Dr. Lurie.
Spencer Kylick will now provide remarks on behalf of the graduate school.
The UConn Graduate School is cultivated by the strong minds and individuals who make up its whole. We are united in our efforts to improve the human condition and understand biomedical science. From the laboratory bench to patient bedsides, our efforts strive to advance wide breadths of research encompassing regeneration, molecular and cellular processes, therapeutics, genetic abnormalities, the interplay of structure and function, as well as vaccination and disease. We build from the research of others in collective efforts to strengthen theory into practice. Graduate school is not just studying and learning what is known in a textbook. It is about applying what is known and discovering something new. That can oftentimes be very difficult. Sometimes it is about being too stubborn to say no, too angry to quit, and having the passion to accept new challenges head on. But as graduate students, we put ourselves in these situations and we choose to pursue these goals. That is what makes us unique. Many of us may not be treating patients directly, but from our research comes understanding. From that understanding comes treatments, then vaccines, and then cures to modern ailments that plague ordinary life. Even today, as many of us shelter in place, we are working from home to analyze data, review the literature, and persevere. We continue to rise, adapt, and evolve with the current forces against us. We will keep fighting, keep giving back, and keep going. We make up a smaller part of the UConn School of Medicine, but we are the part that experiments in researching new cures, treatments, and therapies for later application by the other schools. We do not know what the future will hold or what new challenges will arise, but as graduate school graduates, we have the training that we have trained long and hard to become experts in our respective fields and only just begun to explore research to new depths. We are each our own individual person with our own thoughts and feelings and great ideas. But in order to achieve greatness, we must pursue those thoughts to action, trust our feelings, and take initiative. Anyone can come up with a great plan or idea. My challenge to you is to make your dreams possible and take action. Strive for your goals and ambitions by actively pursuing them, because if you don't, life will pass you by. Surround yourself with those that make you a better person, scientifically, professionally, and personally. These are the people who will take thoughts and feelings and turn great ideas into great actions. If the passion is there, you will make the virtually impossible possible. We have all come this far. Set your goals high, dream big, and make your dreams reality. I thank you and congratulate you on your current and future successes.
Erica Quinones will now provide remarks on behalf of the School of Dental Medicine.
Good afternoon and welcome to all family, friends, faculty in the class of 2020. It is truly an honor to be speaking before you today. I would like to be the first one to come out and say that this is not at all how I envisioned my graduation day from UConn Dental. In fact, I always had imagined myself standing in front of you just like Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, triumphantly exclaiming, "We did it." Instead, we find ourselves under very new circumstances and in the most challenging of times. During this time, you may have chosen to quarantine with family, friends, or loved ones. Or perhaps you have had to social distance from family members and friends for their safety and yours. Regardless of your circumstances, support and community, whether it be in person or virtual, are a necessity in times like these. I have always said, when I found out I had gained admission to UConn School of Dental Medicine, it felt like I had won the golden ticket of dental education. However, now, more than ever, while navigating this new reality, I have been reminded of this again and again, only this time in a much different context. Whether it be through virtual class meetings with our deans, text messages and group video calls with classmates to make sure everyone is doing okay, or sending memes back and forth on Instagram for much-needed laughs, I now see that in addition to an outstanding education, UConn Dental has given us something more. And that is the support of a dedicated administration and a tight community of classmates and friends we will have for a lifetime. So just because today is not what you pictured, does not mean you will not remember it for the rest of your life. The class of 2020 will forever be the class that persevered and graduated despite this pandemic. And the challenges that came from it will bond us together as classmates long after today. And of course, a global pandemic was hardly the first challenge we have faced together as a class. You may have forgotten, but we were the first class to be taught under a newly implemented team-based learning curriculum as first years. And in this past year alone, we have dealt with a water main break, a full power outage of the entire hospital, and what surely felt like the end of days, our board and licensure examinations. But through everything thrown at us, we faced our challenges together head on. We have shown our grit and resilience to adapt, overcome, and succeed. So while today may not be what you had in mind, I am here to tell you that no ceremony could change the fact that we are ready for our careers as dentists. After all, look at everything we have had to overcome together to get to this point. But for now, doing our part means staying at home. Maybe you got back into an old hobby, or you are taking the time to exercise or trying out that new bread recipe. It is a good time to take care of ourselves. It is also a good time to get in touch with those who gave you their love and support throughout your dental school journey and show your thanks. These are all good things, but there will be a time when we are no longer on the sidelines. When this pandemic comes under control, there will be work for us to do, and it will go beyond restorations, crowns, and extractions. Every dentist I speak to says the same thing. This virus will impact how we as dentists conduct our day-to-day business. And we, fellow classmates, are in the unique position to help our field adapt to its new normal. Dentistry is going to change, and we will be there, armed with the knowledge and skills we have gained in school to help facilitate its evolution. To me, there is no better group of people than the ones that stand virtually before me today. Who better to pave the way than us, the class who has been pioneering since day one? To my fellow classmates, it has truly been an honor to have gone through the last 4 years with you, but I must say, I am excited for the opportunity that lies ahead of us. So let's go forth and do what we do best, and to the resilient class of 2020, I say congratulations. We did it, and we have work to do.
Catherine Tapalis will now provide remarks on behalf of the School of Medicine.
I can say with absolute certainty that this is the most ridiculous I have ever felt, standing alone in my apartment in my cap and gown. But here we are. When I first started thinking about what I wanted to say, I decided to avoid any mention of coronavirus. It felt reductive to base my remarks on what, in its early stages, felt like a momentary blip in our medical education, a blip which just so happened to have the worst possible timing. However, I think we can no longer deny that the current pandemic has fundamentally changed medicine, and that how we think about our careers and ourselves as physicians will forever be altered. I have spent a lot of time thinking about physician burnout and about all of the implications it has for our field. I think it is easy to blame these feelings of disillusionment on the administrative burdens of electronic health records and insurance coverage. Their relative newness and increasing complexity make them easy culprits. However, physician burnout is actually not physician-specific at all. I've heard its sentiments echoed by many students in this class, and have certainly felt it resonate with me at various points in medical school. Unfortunately, much of the exhaustion we feel in ebbs and flows stems from what we perceive to be the experience's negative impact on ourselves. We focus so much in this field on sacrifice. This is not entirely unwarranted. We have had to give up so much to be here. The sacrifices are both great and small. From the weekends we spent holed up in some godforsaken crevice of the law library, the Anki decks we stole and shared, and the nights we found ourselves dreaming in the voice of Dr. Ryan, to the years we spent living across the country from the ones we love, the debts we inherited, the calls we made crying to our parents and friends the first time we saw a patient die. Coronavirus has only deepened this wound. We have not only lost our ability to celebrate in the way we anticipated, but now face an intern year that will undoubtedly look far different than any we could have imagined. We will be forced to place our own health at risk for the benefit of others, to compromise at times care of our own families in favor of caring for strangers. These are immense sacrifices, and it is so easy to feel resentful of the loss. However, I also know that now more than ever, I find it nearly impossible to view this profession without some degree of reverence. We are the ones that patients will trust with their most valuable information. They will voice their greatest fears to us and then ask us what to do. When they think back on the days they spent in a hospital bed recovering from pneumonia, the knee replacement that gave them back their mobility, the lump that, if not found so early, could have progressed to far worse, they will think of our faces and the words we said to them when they were most desperate and most hopeful. The media has focused so much on what is deemed to be the most tragic facet of our current crisis, the fact that many COVID-positive patients, because of infection risk, are dying alone. However, what they fail to highlight are the faces behind the glass. What an incredible gift to be with a patient in his or her final moments and to help shape what those minutes look and feel like. There will be so many hard days, cases we cannot solve, patients that test us, end-of-life conversations we must lead. We will have to sacrifice so much more than we already have. But my goodness, what an honor it is to be able to do what we do for people, to be one of the participants in the worst or greatest moments of their lives. No matter why you went into this field, I hope you can appreciate not just what you had to give up of yourself to make it here, but also what a gift it is to be able to sacrifice so much of yourself for others, to assume such a monumental role in their lives, simply by going to work. It has been an absolute honor to learn and train alongside all of you. The hardest part of graduating apart is, without a doubt, not getting to collectively celebrate this moment and reminisce on all of the ridiculousness that transpired over the last 4 years. Medical school was harder than I ever could have imagined, which makes residency a particularly daunting joke to look forward to, but it was made far better by all of you. The very first class of M Delta was destined to be historic from the start, and I cannot wait to see the paths that each of you take and the ways in which you change medicine. Congratulations on reaching the end of an emotional, trying, exhausting, amazing, unbelievable 4 years.
The candidates for the degrees of Master of Biomedical Science, Master of Dental Science, and Master of Public Health will now be awarded, followed by the virtual hooding of candidates for the degree of Doctor of Biomedical Science. Candidates will be presented by the Graduate School Marshal, Dr. Barbara Cream, followed by the awarding of degrees by the Graduate School Dean, Dr. Kent Holsinger.
The candidates for the Master's degree in Biomedical Science: Rebecca Ablett, John Garcia, Julia Ashante Peterson. Here are the candidates for the Master's degree in Dental Science: Lamia Ahmed Noor Eldin Habib, Divya Puri. These are the candidates for the Master's degree in Public Health: Audrey Blondin, Matthew Blondin, Deshane Damara Bolin, Kirsten Sager Carew, Linda D. Casey, Elizabeth Adele Freinis, Stephanie Lee Barron Gorelnik, Odia Kane, Miriam Esther Katz, Holly Ann Lebrecq, Anna Larson, Allison Dawn Nadeau Shaden, Maria Clemencia Ortiz, Kritika Shankar, Ruth Teshome Shefrau, Lena Elise Smith, Kayla Marie Therio, Franklin Shadubem O'Day. Here is the candidate for the dual degree Master's in Public Health and Doctor of Dental Medicine: Ambika Sharma. Here are the candidates for the dual degree Master's in Public Health and Doctor of Medicine: Rabal Hassan, Kwaku Kanadu Owame, Carolina Vicente Cardona, Miriam Hannah Wilson Reardon. Dean Holsinger, I have the honor to present for the master's degree these candidates who have successfully completed the curriculum of the graduate school.
In recognition of your achievements in advanced study and your success in adding to the store of human knowledge, I welcome you to the Society of Scholars and declare that you are entitled to the master's degree with all the appropriate rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
These are the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Science: Scott Ian Adamson, Henry Charles Herlicka, Spencer Ryan Kylick, Brittany Elizabeth Knight, Adam Thomas LaFontaine, Erica Corinne Lorenzo. Here is the candidate for the dual degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Science and Doctor of Dental Medicine. Matthew Alfred Zambrello. Here are the candidates for the dual degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Science and Doctor of Medicine. Joseph Michael Ryan, Albert Say Yu, Dean Holsinger. I have the honor to present for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy these candidates who have successfully completed the curriculum of the graduate school.
In recognition of your achievements in advanced study and your success in adding to the store of human knowledge, I welcome you to the Society of Scholars and declare that you are entitled to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with all the appropriate rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
The virtual hooding ceremony of candidates for the degree of Doctor of Dental Medicine will now commence. Candidates will be presented by the Dental School Marshal, Dr. Sarita Ardiega, followed by the awarding of the degrees by Dental School Interim Dean, Dr. Stephen Lepowski.
Here are the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Dental Medicine. Akosia Umpuma Adzenya, Yumna Arif, Anastasia Badziai, James Bowlick, Joseph William Barber, Jillian Lee Bernstein, Erin Marie Bibber, Micah Borguda, Danielle Lynn Branyard, Felicia Brodeur, Ross Evan Camille, Mariama Chalu Parambil, Henry Chen, Tapan Paresh Dalal, Liana Maria de la Torre, Anthony John DiFilippo, Anjali Dinesh, Callan Elizabeth Donovan, Demetria Estrada, Lily Shiva Etimad, Mohad Amar Faraj, Jeremy Xavier Figueroa, Daniel Robert Fitzgerald, Dominic Raymond Gambino, Brian Robert Greco, Lisa Eileen Harris, Richard Jimenez, Emily Lauren Keller, Maciej Kozakowski, Abraham Hyung Kwok, Alfred Lutea, Grethel Millington, Robert Daniel Morin, Chidima Okafor, Wayel Oyoung, Ashley Marie Pacelli, Daniel Parisi, Nicholas Vincent Paracchio, Nicholas Wharton Prey, Bridget Nicole Quevedo, Erica Lauren Quinones, Eric Michael Ress, Samuel Rowe, Jessica Ashley Rudman, Eric Ludwig Salm, Umbika Sharma, Arya Umesh Shenoy, Ryan Nicholas Staples, Emily Rose Sullivan, Stephanie Niyum Choi, Zachary David Ward, Matthew Alfred Zambrello. Dean Lepowski, I have the honor to present for the degree of Doctor of Dental Medicine these candidates who have successfully completed the curriculum of the School of Dental Medicine.
To you who have demonstrated your mastery of the art and science of dental medicine and have given evidence of having met the professional standards required, I declare you to be entitled to the degree of Doctor of Dental Medicine with all the appropriate rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
The virtual hooding ceremony of the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine will now commence. Candidates will be presented by the Medical School Marshal, Dr. Melissa Held, followed by the awarding of degrees by Medical School Dean, Dr. Bruce Liang.
Here are the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine. Lauren Abbott,
Santiago Alday, Benjamin Arano, Elizabeth Omalade Ate, Samuel Lewis Barron, Nicholas Vincent Barisi, Anastasia Marie Barros, Adam Mayo Bartholomew, Daniel Eric Bove, Nicholas Joseph Bellis, Patrick Walker Bergamo, Zachary Boyvin, Dylan Max Buller, Rebecca Calafiore,
Sunny Kaplash,
Jonathan Thomas Caranfa, Christopher Chang,
Eric Chen,
Samuel Robert Crooks, Sean Cusano, Quinn Lan Dow, Antea Jean DeMarcellus, Shyam Ishvar Desai, Madeline DeWayne, Alyssa DeCosmo, Alice DeFrancesco, Faith Holin Donahue, Michelle Dong, Camillo Ferrari, Brian William Ferrigno, Nicholas Frederico, Alexander Sebastian Giuliano, Simran Gupta, Jennifer Rose Hale, Agata Harabash, Nia Marie Harris, Salem Harry Hernandez, Rabel Hassan, Rafiq Haynes, Edward Lloyd Hockman, Emily Ish, Divya Iyer, Taylor Nicole Giacfoni, Gerard Joseph Cairns,
Jared Michael Kozel,
Jennifer Ashley Lawson, Caitlin Victoria Lipner,
Forrest Patrick Mahoney.
Nicholas Salvatore Mancini. Sindhu Vasini Manava. Timothy James Marquis. Morgan Lindsay McCarthy. Mashal Mohidan. Angela Moskalik. Erin Nicole Mulry. Matthew Murphy. Jonathan Neal. Kelly Elizabeth Nudurastek. Alois Nasreko. Amy Wabasi. Kwaku Ohime. Mary Ojukwu. Jorge Ortiz Colon.
Jennifer Yoon Kyung Park.
Christine Marie Parsons. Rashmi Pashankar. Colin James Pavano. Brendan Peer. Angela Kental. Walid Rabah. Khalil Rahman. Sarah Elise Reed. Kyle Roby. Darnell Robin. Sonali Ann Rodriguez. Joseph Ryan. Nicholas John Sabah. Justin Sardi. Brooke Schumann. Mohanad Sirda. Brandon Matthew Shore. Martina Sinapoli. Lauren Skaldcombe. Ryan J. Slovak. Samuel Southgate. Devika Dondapani Sparks. Tiana Ashley Lestina Spencer. Amir Karim Tadros. Catherine Mary Topalis. Lanya Singh. Ruksha Upadhyay. Christopher Alexander Van Aken. Carolina Vicens Cardona. Rafael Bisepu Barda. Stephanie Vu. Christina Marie Wagner. Yanbin Wang. Miriam Hannah Wilson Reardon. Christina Yang. Albert Se Yu.
Dean Liang, I have the honor to present for the degree of Doctor of Medicine these candidates who have successfully completed the curriculum of the School of Medicine.
To you who have demonstrated your mastery of the art and science of medicine and have given evidence of having met the professional standards required, I declare you to be entitled to the degree of Doctor of Medicine with all the appropriate rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
And now, candidates for the degrees of Doctors of Medicine, Doctors of Dental Medicine, Doctors of Philosophy, and Master's degrees, please rise for the conferral of your degrees by the Chairman of the University of Connecticut Board of Trustees. Chairman Daniel Toscano, I present to you the candidates for the degrees from the Class of 2020.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Governor of the State of Connecticut, in accordance with the procedures and regulations of the University of Connecticut, I confer upon you the associate's degree, the appropriate bachelor's degree, the the master's degree, the 6th-year diploma, the degree of doctor, and degrees of law, medicine, and dental medicine, which you have completed requirements for during this 140th commencement of the University of Connecticut. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Greetings from UConn Health's Board of Directors will now be presented by Dr. Sanford Cloud.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of the UConn Health Center, I am delighted to express congratulations to the class of 2020. You graduate at a most unique time and in a challenging environment as the COVID-19 crisis impacts all of our lives in so many ways, including the ultimate loss of life. As challenging as this environment is, it is also a moment of joy for you and your families because of the high achievement you have reached. In graduating from the School of Medicine, School of Dental Medicine, and our distinguished graduate programs. So enjoy this moment of high achievement with your families, your friends, and the broader community. And then be ready to take your rightful place in pursuing your chosen field of work, whether that be as a teacher, a researcher, and/or practitioner. Serve your community well and make a positive difference in making the world a better place for all of us. We are all so very proud of you, class of 2020. All the best for today and the future.
Dr. Jonathan Feldman, President of the School of Dental Medicine Alumni Association, will now administer the Hippocratic Oath.
Will the new graduates, medical and dental faculty, as well as other physicians and dentists present who wish to participate, please rise for the administration of the Hippocratic Oath. Recite after me. At this time of being admitted as a member of the medical profession,
At this time of being admitted as a member of the medical profession,
I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity.
I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity.
I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due.
I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due.
I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity.
I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity.
The health of my patient will be my first consideration.
The health of my patient will be my first consideration.
I will respect the secrets which are confided in me.
I will respect the secrets which are confided in me.
I will maintain by all means in my power.
I will maintain by all the means in my power.
The honor and noble traditions of the medical profession.
The honor and noble traditions of the medical profession.
My colleagues will be my brothers and my sisters.
My colleagues will be my brothers and sisters.
I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, or social standing.
I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, gender identity, sexual orientation, or social standing.
To intervene between my duty and my patient.
To intervene between my duty and my patient.
I will maintain the utmost respect for human life, even under threat.
I will maintain the utmost respect for human life, even under threat.
I will not use my medical knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity.
I will not use my medical knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity.
I will make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
I will make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
On behalf of the Alumni Associations of the University, the Alumni Associations of the School of Dental Medicine, School of Medicine, and the Graduate School, I welcome you as new alumni and invite you to continue to be active in your schools as alumni.
This ceremony is now concluded. Please give our graduates a well-deserved round of applause. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. Who the graduate? You're the graduate. Who the graduate? You're the graduate. And you're the graduate. Awesome job. Congratulations. Excellent. Oh my God, the applause is deafening. It's bringing down the house. Listen to those parents. I'm so proud.
To the class of 2020, everyone here at the University of Connecticut. UConn, UConn! Schools of Medicine, Dental Medicine, and the Graduate School wish to congratulate you on your graduation today. We are confident that you will go on to be the best surgeons, primary care physicians, cardiologists, pediatricians, dentists, and researchers, and make us proud. Medical and dental graduates, you hold the honor of being our first M Delta students. UConn M Delta. UConn M Delta. You helped us launch what is now considered to be the gold standard in dental and medical education. For those of you who completed the OBGYN clerkship, it has been a pleasure providing clinical care with you at my side. As of today, we now share in something really special. You are all incredibly awesome! Woo! Congratulations and well deserved. I wish you all the luck and please keep in touch.
Dear Class of 2020, congratulations on this amazing achievement. I am so proud of you. Really well done. It's been great working with you these past 4 years, very special for me. Certainly look forward to keeping in touch with you in the years ahead, and I wish you all the best with your next steps. Congratulations, well done.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol at Big Cat Rescue. And I've gotten so many requests to do things like this, and I've had to turn them all down because I've been so busy here at the sanctuary trying to make sure that we survive COVID-19, both financially and that our cats are kept safe. But when Jenny Park contacted me and she said she was graduating from the University of Connecticut in the School of Medicine, and that none of her classmates were going to be able to have a graduation like so many of you have had before, it made me tear up. And you guys are headed out there to do such important work. I can't thank you enough for dedicating your lives to wanting to help other people. You guys are just the best, and you're putting yourself in harm's way to help others. So thank you so much for all the hard work that went into your studies and bringing you to this day of graduation, and to everybody out there who is helping others in this most difficult time, whether it be the medical community, the first responders, the people who are providing services that have to be provided even at risk to themselves. Thank you, everybody. I can't thank you enough. Go out there and do good work.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Woo! You did it, you did it, you did it. This is Dr. Regan. I want to give you some final words of advice. And this is Dr. Regan's top 10 list of survival tips for interns. Number 10, buy 40 pairs of underwear. Trust me on this. You won't be able to have time to do your laundry, at least for 2 weeks at a time. You'll thank me later. And now, number 9, choose your caffeine of choice wisely. Hey, I suggest Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, or Diet Dr. Pepper. Don't choose coffee. That's for the weekends when you have a day off. Tastes even better when it's your day off. Number 8. Good food makes good call. What kind of good food? I'm thinking Pepperidge Farm cinnamon toast bread with a little Nutella on it. Ooh, ambrosia of the gods. You're gonna love being on call with this stuff. Number 7. PB&Js are the ramen noodles of adulthood. Now, I don't care what you use for peanut butter. It really doesn't matter. What it's all about is the jelly. I suggest Polar fruit spread. Seriously, it'll be great. Good food makes good call. Number 6. It's okay to be slow and smart. It's bad to be fast and stupid. Hey, I can fix slow and smart. Number 5. Eat when you can, sleep when you can, and pee when you can. Choose widely. Number 4. Never tell a patient, this won't hurt, because you'll be lying like a rug. Number 3. Call your mother. Seriously, call your mother every Sunday. She gave you life. Call your mother. Trust me on this one. Number 2. Be nice to your nurses. They're good at saving lives, and they can also save your ass. And number 1, the number 1 thing to remember for intern survival guides is never pass up a chance to happy dance. Hey, it's your day off. You look in the fridge. There's some cold pizza there for breakfast. You start the happy dance. Hey, you show up 5 minutes late for pre-rounds, but the senior resident showed up 6 minutes late. Yeah, baby, that's time for happy dancing. And finally, you go to sleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning when you're on call and don't wake up till 6 a.m. because it was a slow night. Yeah, you wake up, you start dancing. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. And finally, what I told you guys 4 years ago when you first came here, once you get that sheepskin in your hand and you become doctors, you can call me Tom. So, call me Tom, call me Tom, call me Tom. Congratulations, guys. See y'all on the wards.
Congratulations, class of
2020, and happy ultrasounding.
Hey, just wanted to do a shout out to the class of 2020. Huge congratulations on your graduation from myself and the rest of the simulation team. You guys are going to make phenomenal docs. You're phenomenal people. Wish you all the best. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're all very excited for you. You're leaving UConn very well trained and prepared to meet any challenges you might face. Best of luck to you in your residencies and your future careers. You got this.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 of the School of Medicine, Dental Medicine, and Graduate Biomedical Sciences.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm very proud of you, and now I get to call you
Congratulations, class of 2020. This is probably take 20 of my videos to you. I should be much more used to it at this point, but it's still taking a long time just to say congratulations. So I think I'm going to keep this sweet. A lot of the things that we taught you back in the first 2 weeks are hopefully things you realize are now really the ultimate building blocks of what you will be doing in medicine in your careers. And I hope that you listen to your patients, you listen to yourselves, you take good care of yourselves, and I wish you all the best. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Happy graduation and best of luck on your next big adventure.
To the class of 2020, congratulations on a job well done. I remember this picture well. You all hold a very special place in my heart, being the first to brave the new M Delta curriculum. You've been true pioneers. Never lose that pioneering spirit and determination. Remember, we are all lifelong learners, but we're also teachers. I wish you all the best in your personal and professional endeavors and look forward to seeing you again. Be safe, congratulations, and Godspeed.
Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hi everybody, it's Dr. Cox,
Dr. Baldwin,
Dr. Nardino,
here to congratulate you, the class of 2020 from the internal medicine crew. So very proud of you all. We know you are going to go on and do amazing things. A special shout out to all of our scholars who are graduating. It's been such a pleasure getting to know you at the meetings, and we know you're going to go out there and be amazing.
Best of luck.
Good luck, guys. We miss you.
Be well. Congrats.
Hello, class of 2020. Christina's Denise here from Psychiatry. I have loved getting the chance to work with your class as a coach to 10 of you, as a specialty advisor, and as a clinical supervisor in the geriatrics and psych offices. I vividly remember your first day of school in our Henrietta Lacks book discussion. And since that day, it's been so fun for me to see you growing personally, academically, and professionally into the doctors you're becoming today. So I'm so proud of you. I will miss you, and I hope you stay in touch. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. All the best for a wonderful and bright future.
Students of the class of 2020, it's been so great for 4 years. I can't tell you how proud I am and how privileged and so pleased I've been to be your teacher. Go forth, be observant, be curious, do well.
Hey, class of 2020, I'm wearing a mask to mark this special time in our lives. Dr. Perrin here, wishing you hearty congratulations. You are the first M Delta class to graduate, such trendsetters you all are. It has been such a pleasure working with and getting to know most of you in many different capacities. You never cease to amaze me with your passion for patient care, and it will be such an honor to heretofore address you all as Doctor. Now get out of here and go heal somebody, but do stay in touch, please. You have my email. Would love to hear some progress reports. Farewell.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I will miss all of you. Please stay in touch and wish you all the very best moving forward.
Hello, class of 2020, and welcome to your graduation. I'm very sorry I couldn't be there in person, but I wanted to send you this video. Congratulations. Finishing medical and dental school is an amazing accomplishment. You should all be very proud of yourselves. And I wish you all the best of luck going forward with your training.
Class of 2020, I'm so happy to be able to greet you at your commencement. I'm so proud of all that you've accomplished, and I know that you are ready for this next leg of your journey. Please don't lose sight as to why you entered our noble profession. I'm confident that you'll become outstanding and caring physicians. Best of luck in residency and beyond. Congratulations on all of your achievements.
Dear UConn class of 2020 medical students and dental students, remember me? I remember all of you. It's Susie Rose, the former Senior Associate Dean for Education. And I remember what I told you on your very first day of school, that you are not only going to be healers, but would be storytellers, story makers, and players. And what Abraham Verghese said was the greatest story ever told, that of our patients and of ourselves. I am so honored to have this opportunity to congratulate you on your graduation. What an incredible milestone and awesome achievement. I'm truly sorry that you won't have the celebration you very much deserve. Your class will always be special to me. Bringing to fruition the dream of M Delta was a highlight of my career, and you are the very first M Delta grads. M Delta was made for you, making a difference, medicine and dental. I have no doubt that you are supremely prepared to be the very best. I know you will make a Delta. Oh, did I say that? You know what I meant, a difference. I have been cheering you on from afar with great pride in your accomplishments, and I am now sending all of you my very best wishes for an exciting, magical, and fulfilling career as you continue on your once upon a time journey. So proud of you all. Congratulations.
Doctors, colleagues, you entered UConn to face M Delta and all the acronyms that came with it. You successfully navigated through this new curriculum and beyond. You were resilient, adaptable, and taught us faculty a lot about teamwork. As you graduate, you face a daunting new acronym, COVID-19, and a lot more. So class of 2020, I'm confident that your can-do spirit will help you adapt to this new world. We depend on you. Congratulations, and thank you for everything.
Hello, class of 2020, University of Connecticut Medical School. I'm Dr. Sarita Rao. For those of you who don't know me, I would like to congratulate all of you on this huge accomplishment of having successfully completed 4 years of medical school. And on your graduation, you will be starting your medical careers at a time of tremendous challenge, a time that is unprecedented in our histories. I'm sure you will go on to do great things, take care of many patients and their families, and maybe one of you will go on to develop the vaccine or the cure for COVID-19. There are many challenges that lie ahead, but you are ready for it. And patients, families, healthcare systems, your new attendings will all be welcoming you into your hospitals where you will be training. I wish you all the best, and I know you will go on to do great things. Congratulations again.
a graduation poem to the class of 2020 from the ID division.
To the class of 2020, your med school experience has been unique indeed, bookended by challenges, on that we are all agreed.
We have asked so much of you, and you've risen to the occasion. We wish we could be there with you when you graduate and have a proper celebration.
In better times, we know we will see you again, but for now, we will have to look forward to then.
Congratulations!
Congratulations to each of you in the class of 2020. You can really be proud of all your achievements. I will really miss you.
Hi, my name is Johnny Feldman, School of Dental Medicine, class of 94. I'm the president of the UConn School of Dental Medicine Alumni Association. On behalf of the board and all of the alumni, congratulations to the class of 2020. Good luck and welcome to the alumni.
Hi, class of 2020. Just wanted to say congratulations from me and Connor. The past 4 years have really flown by, and we're so proud of all of you. Best of luck in your careers and wherever you're going for residency. We wish you all the very best.
Wow, class of 2020. Wow, 4 years ago. I saw you all in the hallways and in the HAL lab and VAL lab, still remembering your nervousness and all the anxiety and curiosity you had in your faces going through a new curriculum. And we were putting on blocks A, B, C, D, E on you, all fresh, new stuff. And you were the first ones to be exposed on that. And so similarly, block stage 2 and then stage 3. So the point is, you are the first ones. And I'm very much confident that you will be the first ones in your future journeys of this medicine paths. And missing you all, and very, very happy, and congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you.
Greetings, class of 2020. Congratulations on completing this unusual and difficult curriculum, and best wishes from Prestwick and me to all of you in your future careers. Special shout out for my 2019 Chile group, which did such a splendid job of taking care of the people of Neltume. Adios, amigos y amigas.
UConn class of 2020. I was so pleased to get to know you all when you first applied to med school. And here you are at graduation. I want to wish you all well. I look forward to hearing about all the wonderful things you'll be doing in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm sorry we couldn't be there to share in your big day. I do have some friends here of mine that want to say congratulations too. Just say hello really quickly to the class of 2021. Congratulations, we miss you. Please come back and visit. It's been an honor working with you. Here you go. Oh, that's awesome. All right, hopefully that recorded. We're going to miss you guys. Be well, stay safe, and come back soon. All right, bye.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Happy graduation and best of luck on your next big adventure.
Hi guys, Dr. Felicciardi here. I just wanted to say congratulations. You guys have worked so hard to get this far. So much work over the last 4 years. I'm honored to have been able to teach you in simulation and all over the curriculum. I'm so proud of you. I know you guys are going to make some fantastic residents and physicians. So enjoy the day. Well deserved. Congrats.
I can't say enough about the class of 2020. You guys are so fun. You're awesome. Congratulations, and remember to keep in touch.
Greetings and salutations to the class of 2020. I've been asked to leave you a message upon your graduation as a send-off. So graduations are a moment for looking to the past and looking to the future. So I think I'll take a look at one of my posts from the past, which may actually be appropriate for the times and the settings that we find ourselves in today. Last year I wrote, One day after we welcome a new group of doctors, dentists, and straight-up scientists into the family of caregivers, I must admit that this place feels a little empty, like a house with all its children gone. Class of 2020 now. I'll say now what I couldn't say at the podium, and I won't be able to this year. You are all part of my family now. You have been that way for the past 4+ years. Your faces, your smiles, your questions, your eureka moments, your struggles, your successes, your dreams, they are all hopelessly intertwined in my memory and in my heart. I want you to know that as things go on in residency, I want to know if you decide on a fellowship. I want to know how it is to finally get a real paycheck. I want to know when you get engaged, or when you start popping up kids, or when you have another eureka moment. And when we see each other again, under much better circumstances, I'll be buying the drinks. So, without further ado, cheers to you, class of 2020. You definitely have a flair for the dramatic. See you around.
Congratulations, but unfortunately, we are all disappointed in the circumstances surrounding the graduation. I hardly remember my graduation in 1976, except my brother wore a leisure suit. After the graduation, I drove my mother from Nashville to Tucson. I had an experience that has affected my interaction with people in a non-medical circumstances. We stopped at a motel. I went up to the desk and said, "Hi, I'm Dr. Henry." He looked at me and he did not give a blank that I was Dr. Henry. So ever since that time, I make sure that when I'm not dealing in a medical situation, I always introduce myself as, "Hi, Dan Henry." And if they call me Mr. Henry, I don't correct them and say, "No, it's Dr. Henry." The other important quality I think is important when you start your residency is how you interact with with nurses' aides, clerks, all the people involved. All you have to do is smile and say, "I hope you have a good day." When I was on one rotation as an intern, the nurse's aide so appreciated just by talking to her that she, whenever I was on call, she changed the order for a patient from NPO to full meal, which I definitely appreciated. Well, there was a miracle on the Hudson, and now we have the miracle of 2020. I will be honest, where I was worried about some of you, no, I mean all of you, that you were going to graduate on time. I think I remediated most of your class for some activity in clinical skills. I was impressed, though, with how much you worked to improve the curriculum. On the initial evaluations, after we redacted most of the comments, we found that there were definitely a few suggestions that we very much appreciated. Many of you participate on committees, co-facilitators, and doc, in CLIC, working with a younger student, being a co-facilitator in clinical reasoning, and this really was very much appreciated. Many of you also did TBL and wrote some outstanding cases which will be utilized in the years to come. Well, I hope some of you will have an aha when you finally think you learn hyponatremia and alveolar hypoventilation. But I am not very optimistic. I definitely know you're all talented and will do great in your career. We have a great track record at many institutions of how well our graduates perform. So all I can say is don't screw up. In closing, it's been my pleasure interacting with all of you over the last 4 years. Congrats, Dan Henry.
Yay! Woo!